Welcome again to Repton Infinity and Repton 4 levels. So I paused it at the start here to see there's a broken egg right from our start position and there's a rock that was sat on top of us. You can see it kind of transported somewhere else and came pretty much immediately back to right above us, so we wanted to get out of the way as quickly as possible. Now, the transporter actually led it to a series of the magic walls which it went through, and left some banknotes available. Now we're going to run after this spirit here, so we can grab the key and then wait for it to come past here so we can go to its cage over here. We come up here and say, oh, we're not going to collect those gems just yet. There's a monster just up there. We want to leave that, really. And around here we can see there's 3 cages and 2 spirits. So you've got to kind of arrange it, because there's not enough spirits on the level. You've got to arrange it so that the spirits go into, well, the one spirit goes into that middle cage, so you can collect as many of the gems as possible with the least effort. Okay, we've got a bit of fungus in the top corner, and it's spread just as we walked away from it, so we want to get away from them. We can see this fungus spreading quite a way as well, so we'll just not go back there, make a note to not do so. And pop back into here where we started off. You can see an interesting thing there. The eggs don't actually roll off the gems here in Repton 4. So that would be quite interesting thing, or quite important thing to know. And we've got some magic blocks to sort out there. And I've been kind of putting it off here, but now I'm going to have to break this egg to deal with this monster. Well, after I collect a few things from around here first, of course. And then I've got this rock here, which he'll handily come across. Just looking at the map quickly, see where he was, but then he just appeared next to us. So that was good. And, oh, that was the last thing I needed to collect to finish level, so do I want to do anything else? I'll break the egg, and oh, the fungus is spreading quite a long way, really, and I've kind of bodged up trying to kill that ghost there, so yeah, we'll leave it here. And so we go on to Rep 4B now. And starting off, we need to come down here to get rid of this transporter. And you can see it, the thing went through and made some magic walls into notes. And this is quite a nice thing to do with the magic blocks, make them into a kind of key rather than have the one key, just open up all the safes. Now you've kind of got a series of keys you could have if you pushed around the magic blocks. So we need to have that one up there and come around the corner here so we can actually get through this corridor, like another little key place there. And we want a couple of spirits to come down here, so this is our first one we're arranging to come down here. Then we need to obviously clear out the gems from in the way before we let out this other one. And then while we wait for it to get to the position, we can clear up a few things around here. Because we want to clear those out of the way, because down here we've got the key. The actual proper key for this level. Now, trying to deal with this monster here, so one way to do it completely silly way to do it, but there we go. You drop a photocopied rock on top of it. You've got many different choices of ways you can do things around here, and obviously this spirit's going to miss that photocopier because we only want one of them available. And we get away to that cage, but then we've got to go through his transporter because otherwise the spirit would take it instead, which we don't want because it'd be awkward to get it out of this area. So now we just wait for it to come by here so it doesn't take a long time going around all this inner area and go into that transporter possibly. So quite a few other things we could do around here. We still haven't reached the minimum score yet, but those banknotes will definitely help us. So without breaking the egg, we push out these magic blocks to get some more gems. And yeah, finally decided to take those gems away from in front of that fungus to try and push up my score a bit. And block off the fungus, but oh yeah, got another rock and block it off that way. Still some things to collect around the level, and one thing you can do is navigate your way around with this magi block into the bottom area here to get these gems. There's not many areas left to explore for this level, so fortunately that got us onto the next level, so we don't want to take anything from the fungus because it could be very dangerous. Now this level, very sped up because, well, you see there's lots and lots of the magi blocks around here. Once we get down to the key at the bottom, all we're pretty much going to do is be pushing these magi blocks together to get gems. Now you can place your bets right from the start here. Do we need all of the magi blocks to reach the minimum score? Place your bets now. Anyhow, what I'm doing here, I've got a slight method. I mean, I didn't plan out the entire level here because it would take a long time to figure out what was the best thing to do. So just got a little kind of plan what I'm doing. First off, clearing the bottom so when the rocks drop down, they don't block off the magi blocks. Then next what I'm going to be doing is clearing off the sides and the top so that we don't have any magi blocks which are stranded against the side of the level. I kind of got distracted there and decided I wanted to go on to the other side of the level instead. So I'm heading over there just to try and clear out a bit more of this bottom area, I think it was. Yes, and be careful how to connect these magi blocks up because we don't want those rocks falling down onto us. But as I mentioned in the previous videos, I called these magi blocks marshmallows because they kind of look a bit marshmallowy. And it's kind of fun to imagine Repton pushing around these marshmallows and then turning into gems. Imagine how light these would be, because they move pretty quickly. Just move away from you and go poof, poof. Anyway. Don't need to hear about how strange thoughts go through my head at times. But we've finished now moving things away from the outside, and we've so just got a bit more marshmallow pushing to do in the centre here. If you want to change your mind on how many of these magi blocks we need to push together to get the minimum score, you can still do so. You still have time. You can change your mind. It's not final yet. I'm not asking for your final answer. So quite a big concentration of magi blocks pushed together here. So you've got to be careful not to, well, we can't really arrange them so that they can't be connected, because if you push the 3 together, obviously, then they'll turn into the gems, and so that it's going to be no problem to move the other ones away. So getting near the end here, and well, no, you can't change your mind here now. You've got to have your final answer ready now. Do we need all of these to complete the level? It's looking like it's getting that way, at least. Yeah, what am I doing with that one? I don't know what I'm doing with that one. And I think these are the last ones here. And make sure not to kill myself right at the end. And look at the map. Yep, we had to get all the magic blocks to go on to the next level. That's it for now. See you next time.